Hello children, welcome back to another English lesson for class 8. This is the second video for your grammar lesson number 2. In our previous video lesson, we have discussed what is a noun, what are the different types of noun, how the usage of the word noun depends on which category it belongs to, and how we can form adjectives and adverbs from a noun. We also learned the different cases of noun. Now today we are going to discuss the exercises that are there in your textbook. For this, I hope you're carrying your textbook with you. Alright. In the first exercise, you have to look at the table. Here is a list of some nouns and their categories are made. You have to read the word, you have to understand to which category it belongs, and you have to tick mark in front of the category. Now remember, we learnt that one noun can belong to more than one category. So let us find out. Sadness, one has been done for you. It is abstract noun plus it is an uncountable noun. Herd. Herd is a collective noun and it is also an countable noun. Toy. Toy is a common noun and it is also countable. Nidhi is a proper noun. Rest of the four you shall do on your own. Let us move on. Fill in the blanks with the correct nouns. Okay, so here is a list of collective nouns and I'm going to do the first 5 for you and the rest 5 you shall do it on your own in your textbook itself. A shoal of fish. A battalion of soldiers. Simply means a group of fishes and battalion of soldiers means a group of soldiers. A troop of dancers. So many dancers together are collectively called troop. A pack of wolves. Many wolves, a group of wolves together is called a pack. A league of nations. Many nations together in a group are called league. Rest 5 you shall do it on your own. If you have any confusion in this lesson or the previous video, we shall discuss it in the live sessions. Come to the next one. You have to underline the countable nouns and circle the uncountable nouns. Here also 10 questions are given. We shall discuss 5 right now and 5 you will do in the book on your own. First, while reading the sentence, we are going to point out what are the nouns in this. The man is known for the tea he makes. So we have two nouns here, man and tea. Man is countable, so we are going to underline it, and tea is uncountable, so we are going to circle it. Find more information on this animal. Animal is countable and information is uncountable. The equipment is worth the expense. Equipment countable. Please suggest me a good restaurant. Restaurant countable. The doctors of this hospital are hard working. Doctors countable. Hospital countable. In the same way, rest of the 5 sentences you find out where is the noun and which is the countable, you will underline it, and which is the uncountable, you shall circle it in the book itself. Now coming to fill in the blanks with the suitable abstract nouns from the box. Okay, in the box some abstract nouns are given. We shall read the sentence and see which one goes or fits with which one. His dash left a good impression on everybody. His honesty. Dickens faced several problems during his childhood. Dash is dash. Health is wealth. Completing this project must be our top priority. Similarly, the next 5 you will do it on your own, selecting words from these boxes. Moving on. Using the words given in the box, fill in the table with verbs, adjectives and abstract noun. Okay, so first we will remember the definition of verbs, adjectives and abstract noun. Verb is an action word. Adjective is a describing word. An abstract noun are the nouns which cannot be touched, the non-physical entity. So let's see. Dark. Dark is a describing word, so it will obviously come for adjective. Dark. Okay. Laughing. Laughing is an action word, so it will come under verbs. Inform is again an action word, so it will come under verb. Darken. Darken is again an action word, so it will come under verb. Darkness. Darkness is an abstract noun, so it will come under this. Live. Live is a verb. Succeed is a verb again. So rest of these you shall do on your own, and you have to write them down here line wise. Let us move on. Make abstract nouns from the words given in the table. Okay, so verbs and adjectives are given here, and you have to turn it into abstract noun. We told you we can always build abstract noun around these words. There are 15 of them. I'll do at least 7 for you. Okay, rest please find out on your own and do it. This is a must do exercise in your book. Great, greatness. Brave, bravery. Die, death. Happy, happiness. Fail, failure. Act, action. Wide, width. Please go on and complete this in your book. And the ones which I have discussed, you will write it down in your books. Now we have already gone through the noun cases. We know what is a nominative case, when the noun is the subject of the verb. We know what is an objective case, when the noun is a direct object of a verb. And we also know what is a possessive case. We know when there is ownership, possession expressed by adding apostrophe, it becomes a possessive case. Based on this, here is an exercise for you. You have to read the sentence and you have to underline the nouns that are in the nominative case, means those nouns which are in the subject. And you have to circle the objective case, means those nouns which are object of the verb, you will circle them. And the ones that are the possessive case, we'll easily identify them with the help of the apostrophe S. G1 is leading the project. In this sentence, who is the subject? G1. And G1 is a noun. So we are going to underline it because it is in the nominative case. Swat and Meera are playing chess. We are talking about two people, Swat and Meera, and they are the subject. And while they are the subject and they are noun, they are in the nominative case. However, chess is also the name of a thing, but it is the object, so it is in the objective case. Project here is also in the objective case. We have to meet Sejal's parents today. Sejal's is in the possessive, so we'll tick mark it. You'll do it much more neatly with a pencil, and I shall do only 3 for you here. Rest you will do on your own in the book itself. Underline the nominative, circle the objective, and tick mark the possessive. Write sentences of your own in your notebook to illustrate the following aspects of the possessive forms of the nouns. This is your homework. I am not discussing it right now. You are going to do it in your English classwork copy. Find it out, take help from the Google if you must, and we shall discuss it in the live classes. Coming to fill in the blanks with suitable collective nouns from the box. This one is quite easy. Okay. An Dash is a collection of various things, assortment, number 1. And dash is a group of musicians, singers, dancers or actors who perform together. Ensemble, number 2. And dash is a collection of poems, plays, short stories and other literary pieces. In my previous video, I have given you a table of all the collective nouns. I have divided it into animals, places and things. Please go through it. You'll find the answer. It's quite easy. You'll do the rest three on your own. A dash is a collection of flowers arranged in a neat order. A dash is a group of islands. The options are right there in front of you. Let us fill in the blanks by forming abstract nouns from the words given in brackets. So I've just now done a list of making abstract nouns. Let us do at least 5 right now, and the rest you will do it in your book first. Gandhiji's greatness spread far and wide. Flies in the room can cause a good deal of irritation. We must take action against poachers. Poachers are those people who hunt or kill animals illegally. Seema lived in London for a good length of a time abroad. The clown portrayed both funny and sad expressions. Kindly do the rest on your own. To tell a lie is a sign of dash. You have to use the word cowardly and turn it into abstract noun. Our constitution grants us dash equal. Change it into abstract noun. Mrs. Minwala's dash towards the students is invaluable. Dedicate is given in the bracket. Change it into abstract noun. Dash is wealth. Don't write health is wealth because option is given here. You have to change no into abstract noun. A good dash is the beginning of dash. So educate and successful is given here. In the first blank, use the word educate as an abstract noun. Change it into that abstract form. In the second, use successful and change it into abstract form. Let us move on to the next exercise. Okay. Using the given words to form sentences in all the 3 noun cases. One word is given, parents. And 3 cases are given, nominative, objective and possessive. You have to use this word parents and you turn it into a nominative as well as an objective as well as possessive. I shall do only the first one for you. Nominative case. Parents love their children. So parents becomes the subject of my sentence and hence it is a nominative case. If I have to use the word parents in an objective case, I can say, I am going to call my parents. The action of the verb or the object of the verb lies on parents in this sentence. Possessive case, this is my parents' car. Parents with an apostrophe S. This is my parents' car. So in the same way, here's a noun word Rahman and another noun week for you. You have to use them in 3 different cases according to your understanding. Any confusion, we'll discuss it in the live sessions. This brings us to the end part. It is a writing exercise. It is just a practice exercise. Do not write it in your copy. You will write it in a rough copy for practice. However, you will write it. Here it is, writing a summary. How to write a summary. When you read something, a story or a poem, based on your understanding, you should write a short piece. That is called a summary. A summary is a piece of writing that gives a brief account of the main points of a longer piece of writing. We use our own words to briefly express the main idea and relevant details of the original piece. So the main thing is it should be short, it should have the main points, and it should not be longer than the original piece, and it should have words in your own expression. These points you have to keep in mind. Original piece, slowly and carefully. Underline the key points of the text. List the important points in the form of notes to help you write the summary. Include the important facts. The language should be simple and events recorded in the same order as in the text. And all direct speech is written as indirect speech in the third person, means you should be the narrator talking about something. You do not write dialogues in a summary. Give the summary a title. Of course, you should give the summary a suitable title for the reader to understand better. Here is a comprehension. Please read it and write down a summary for it in your rough copy as practice. Here is a list of assignment from this lesson, lesson number 2, nouns, that you have to do in your copy. All the textual exercises that we have discussed, the ones I left for you to complete, that as well as the ones we just now discussed in this lesson, they have to be completed in the grammar book. Then on page number 9, exercise E and F you have to do in the English copy. And on page number 11, the exercises A and C, that too you have to do in the English copy. That brings us to the end of the lesson. So we come to the end of our lesson. That's all for today. Thank you. See you in the next class.